Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is an intraday video based on the 1 hour chart and 15-minute chart to see what happened with Bitcoin, what it might happen in the next hours. So basically we are looking for a boring Monday, unusual for the Mondays, sideways, right? And we don't see really move toward the upside continuation. We see a little bit much more corrective waves, right? Meaning the trend might continue toward the downside, giving a little bit higher possibility, of course, for lower in this scenario, which we have, of course, in the deep analysis, where we possibly move directly for lower, right? In case, of course, we are looking for W, X, and Y in a bigger or expanded wave V toward the downside. Meaning, is this expanding flat as wave 3 here? You finished a wave A, big wave A here. You're looking for 3 waves up and potentially a W and then an X here and a Y. Your X is expanding, right? As you can see in time, knowing that, of course, this was given as a leading or ending diagonal. It can work in both case scenarios, right? Where you potentially finish 3 waves down here and an ending diagonal potentially, of course, for a running flat. But don't forget that a wave X as well can take possible scenario here as moving toward the downside with a W, X, and a Y. What do I mean with this? It can turn this into kind of like W, 3 ways down for an X, and we're looking for a triangle sideways. And this is what we're looking at today as a boring Monday, right? Knowing that the Sunday was much more moving or much more volatile than today. That's very weird. But this scenario, of course, still possible. Of course, I mean, unless we break the 0.618. If we break the 0.618, 82K, let's say, and we move for lower, this is kind of like confirmation of an A, B, C, D, and an E potentially. And potentially, even if we break it, we move directly toward the downside. Yeah. So basically, we have those two possibilities. Whether a triangle, look at how the price is concising inside this area, or a leading diagonal, meaning you would like to take the high, breaking this channel, this trend, and moving, of course, with one more move toward the upside, potentially moving back again, yeah, as ending diagonal running flat, yeah, for the wave X as well. So we have to be careful with it, guys. Your wave X can be triangle right now. This is an additional scenario right now unfolding with the sideways because we didn't get a price decision right now. We're still looking for it. If we break this level, 82K, I would say higher possibility goes a little bit, of course, for an extended wave B toward the downside. And this wave B is the following: 3 ways down. Yeah. Hitting perfectly the fib levels for a big expanding flat A, B, and a C toward the upside later on, or potentially W, X, and a Y. Your wave Y is kind of like sideways a triangle and moving toward the downside again and moving up one more time. However, if of course the bullish still have a potential, but you would like to break this trend line. You would like to break this trend line, taking the high, and of course, at least for formation of a wave 5 in an ending diagonal, or it can be a leading. Nobody knows. Of course, if we move for higher later on, it's gonna be reanalyzed and retested. And yeah, those are the wave Bs. Yeah, so those are the waves B. They are very choppy, very tricky, and they can expand and unfold in several scenarios the whole time. Yeah, and that's why wave B are very, very tricky. Is it finished or not yet? Yeah, so this is a question mark. And let's take a look also on KGT because it gives us a much more potential scenarios. And as you can see, we have some bullish signals. Yeah, very good signals, but I mean, it's still sideways, both the price action and the CVD lines. Looks how much boring it is. Yeah. However, in this area right now, we're very, very close also for a bullish divergence, potentially once taking the high, but it's not very strong. I'm gonna zoom in, guys, for you. Here we go. It's not really strong. You would like to see the CFD lines moving really decisively toward the downside, giving a bullish signal without the price taking the low. Yeah, you would like to see a divergence between the price action and the line. Therefore, even if we move for higher, I would say that this move is not really strong. Yeah, so even if we move high, so potentially it's not very strong, unless, of course, as I mentioned, as per Elliott wave, you would like to break this channel, here's this trend, and moving for higher. And potentially, if it is a weak one, therefore, yeah, higher potential for an ending diagonal, and then moving towards the downside again. Potentially 1, 2, if broken, the fib levels, and not looking like a wave 2, therefore, next target definitely are the wave B fib levels. Yep, so that was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.